Hey, welcome to Flight Test. I'm Josh.
And I'm Peter.
And I'm Jim.
And today we're going to be checking out the FT Sportster.
I didn't quite make it.
So this is kind of weird. We are in the middle of November, and right around this time, about what, a year and a half, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
It was when the original version of this, the old Speedster, came out, and that was a 3-channel, but we had to fly it indoors. And we got a lot of advice, a lot of input, but one of the most inspirational things was seeing a gentleman make a Depron version of this that had ailerons, and it looked amazing. It was so much cuter than the polyhedral wing, and since then we've been wanting to do so. Well, we got the opportunity, and we thought, you know what, let's go ahead and make 2 sizes. That way we can address the indoor stuff, and we can also have something for outdoor flying. That's awesome. I'm turning to the left. Ready?
Good. Yep. Go to the left.
These things just beg to be flown in groups, don't they?
Yeah, they're really nice and floaty, so they're very easy to fly, like in groups and formations of gaggles, of aeroplanes.
Reminds me of a fat wing Trojan.
Yeah, it actually is. It really is kind of like a fat wing Trojan.
Very nimble though.
Yep. Oh, you almost hit me.
I almost hit you.
I got your prop wash.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I know Jake Marshall's been harassing me about this. I love flying cartoons. I love vintage air racing and the vintage era from the 20s all the way up to the 40s. The short coupled nature in it, actually, you don't really feel it. You really think it'd be a squirrely little thing, but it's not. All right, let's do some. Ready to do some.
Yep.
Jim, I can't believe your little Mini here.
Yeah, it's keeping up with you guys, no problem.
The Mini is actually faster. It can be every bit as slow as the big one, but you can put up to a 4-cell on it, and it gets pretty ballistic. You're flying 3-cell right now. Ready to do some high 3D stuff?
Sure, let's actually try to hover. See if you can hover the longest.
I just need a little bit more rudder throw.
Up there too. Yeah, yeah, there's the hover.
You got it?
This thing hovers pretty well.
Wow, Peter. You hover pretty well.
But yeah, I think it does need a little more rudder throw for better hovering.
You really got to work the throttle a lot over the rudder.
Yeah, little blips of power kind of really force it to kind of stay there.
Yeah. There we are.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm still flying.
Nice
are.
job. I just gave you a high
down,
five.
Jim?
They take a good hit.
Yep.
We actually had this on display all the way back at Flight Fest 2015. One cool thing is after Flight Fest 2015, our favorite flying monkey, Fred Provost, actually built one of these. And he lives in Florida, and one thing he hates is all the humidity in foam board airplanes.
And the problem with that is the moisture gets into the paper and will actually peel the paper away from the foam. The other problem is it gets so hot that if you leave an airplane in your vehicle on a summer day, it turns back into a kit. I got to talking to him. I said, hey Josh, what if we use some sort of alternate glue? And I asked him, I said, have you ever used white Gorilla Glue? So it blends in with foam, and you can also cut it or sand it down and paint right over it if you want. The Gorilla Glue takes longer to cure than the hot glue. In fact, Josh had no songs long enough to last while holding the piece in place. But what he did come up with was he took the hot glue and he used that as a way to tack weld the foam in place while the Gorilla Glue cured. This little piece of foam here, you cut the notch out the width of the foam board, and you're able to run a bead of glue around the edge of the foam here, and then take this and smear it into the foam, and it actually drives it around the edge, and it creates this rubberized bumper. I've got these old gift cards. I'm going to try cutting a notch in that, seeing if I can do that. The problem I run into with this is the glue will actually bind to the paper after a while, and you have to throw it away. It keeps the moisture out, keeps the paper peeling back. It actually holds the shape better. It's a super great technique that I use on all my planes now. I love it.
Did we Scotch guard it, or did we put camp dry on it?
We used camp dry, we used white Gorilla Glue, and we did a couple different techniques which made it very easy to build. A little bit longer build time, but the plane held up wonderfully, and it lasted a long time.
Yeah.
And my battery's pretty much dead. What do you say we put it in?
Let's put them in. It's crazy for fall too. This is really kind of late in the year for summer to kind of show up one more time.
Nice. Now finally something doesn't flip over.
Yeah, it bounces like a beautiful bunny rabbit.
All right, so here's the deal. We have planes that look like vintage air racers. Let's put them to the test and race them. What do you say?
Sure, let's get the pylons.
Deal. Got some vintage Pylon planes, some foam board pylons. Let's race.
Yep, let's go for it.
Go for it, Jim. Let's also not try to kill our poor camera crew. Oh! First collision.
I'm winning. You guys are slow.
Whoa!
Wow.
Dude, they actually are kind of
they are pretty fast. When there's some competition that makes you kind of punch it.
I am full throttle.
I'm full throttle too.
Full throttle on the straightaway.
Meow.
Oh, I cut the corner on you.
Oh, no, you're not. Come on, Dixler, catch up. Oh, you cut that.
No, I didn't cut
yeah,
that.
I
You
saw
know what?
that. You totally cut that. I'm gonna cut your tail off. Come closer.
You're just a sore loser.
Oh, almost ran that pylon. Hey, you cut that one again.
I didn't cut that. There's a GoPro on it. Well, no.
Liar.
I'm back in it.
Well, nice, Jim.
Only a little cheating.
Oh! Yeah, you cut something.
I cut that one a little short.
Maximum stoppage. Ow. Victory screech.
Dude, I love how you can skid around it with your rudder too. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, wait a minute. There's a Versacopter in the mix. Is that legal? Oh man.
Get out of my way, everyone.
Oh. You have no expo down in yours, don't
No, I
you?
don't.
I can tell you're like just full throws.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Let's try to
That
invert
looks
it.
so cool.
This thing is cool. I like it.
Now you're racing inverted.
Yep. It is slower to go around upside down. How you hanging in there, Jim?
I still won't catch you. But inverted, I like that.
Don't worry.
Fly inverted.
I already know what place I'm gonna be.
I'm coming.
Whoa!
I'm gonna go hover on that pylon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna hover.
Ah,
with
past
this
you,
camera.
Peter.
Whoa!
Alright, I'm just doing tricks now.
Ooh, I cut that
He's-
pylon close.
He's going reverse. You're hovering.
Are we playing chicken?
No, Peter's playing hover above the pylon. I think he's taunting you. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nose heavy.
All right.
So this extra camera stuff on the front.
Oh,
what was
sorry.
that?
We all stayed flying.
Nice.
Yeah, I think Alex took a piece of Jim's tail. This is why we have no nice things.
He slowed me down a little bit. Yeah, I'm done.
Whoa! And the funny thing
Okay,
is
I'm gonna come and land before I break it.
Yeah, that was a riot.
Thanks, Peter.
All right, you know what? We're losing light.
Yep.
Long story short, guys, keep the feedback coming. We saw what you've done with your models. We saw on the forums, and this dihedral is not an original idea. We'll have a picture, I'm sure, in the video of the gentleman's, and I'm sorry I don't know your name, but keep the input coming. We love it. As always, the speed build kit for both the mini and the big ones available in the stores. Free downloadable plans and free build videos for both of them as well. Make sure you subscribe so you see all the updates. See you next time.
Propeller.
No apparent damage, except for my ego.
And your propeller. Nice, that thing's pretty tough.
It has 2 layers of foam here. I think we need to do all the planes in the nose with 2 layers now, huh? That was fun.